artist has the most obvious AI talent. Let's start, guys.
The time has come for us to check out another artist on Twitter. This is somebody that has been posting very frequent art pieces, and it was actually an account that one of you guys sent to me. So let's delve in, and again, please don't send hate to any parties involved. So this is the account in question, and they joined Twitter May 2025. That on its own may not possibly be a red flag, but that is something you will see with a lot of the AI.
Sometimes it's the most obvious tells that a person was using AI. If someone was joined on the Twitter maybe a year ago or maximum 2 years ago, and usually it means they are using AI if their arts are amazing. Yes, there's possibility they are like a Chinese artist who was like had an account, had a big history, but on the Chinese side of the internet. But usually it's like really rare cases. So yeah, it's one. It's like, let's say there is some places where who thinks that AI was used during arts on the Twitter, and this is one of the biggest clue. If the account was made several years ago, like maximum 3 years ago, maybe it was a possibility that it's not AI.
Tracers is that they will have a Twitter account that was made way after generative AI became popular, so after 2022. This account's first post was also June 23rd, so they have only been posting for like 2 months now. So we don't have any examples of their older work, and you can't really trace back any of their other works, like possibly, oh, maybe they had a different account because this is like a Chinese account, so maybe they existed on like Baidu or something by a different name. Well, the only name we have to go off of is this Suzushin Yuriko, which is actually the name of an anime character. So anytime you try to like search this person backwards, you can't find any instance of their artwork, but rather just this character. No previous history of artwork as well, as far as I can find. Again, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I just can't find it. They also don't post any sketches, any work in progresses, anything like that. No speed paint.
Yeah, that's a weird one too. Like, let's say I was not really posting Process 2 before, right? But then I was like a shitty artist, right? My art was bad. Like, when it's now on the decent level, I think, I usually post a lot of sketches, like especially on the Webtoon creator page, right? So yeah, if an artist doesn't post sketches, like it's a nice opportunity to get more likes on the Twitter, to post something like in the process. VIPs, I mean the arts in the progress, usually getting a way more likes than the finished pieces, right? So it's really sus that a artist who draw amazing don't really post sketches.
And they upload artwork almost every day, if not like every other day. So the high frequency of posting artwork is also interesting given the fact they have no background history of art as well. So all of these are a little like, I'm scratching my head, but the big one is, again, we got to take a look at the artwork. And again, right, we have to look at a lot of their pieces to really get a full
Yeah, and I want to you guys to look at the times when the arts were posted.
There's already
Look,
look at the artwork.
one moment.
Post artwork, almost any sketches, any work in progresses,
Now,
anything like that.
one
No
moment.
speed paints, and they upload
Look, August 12,
artwork almost
August 6, August 4. Like, yeah, you can draw that fast, but not on this level, because usually one piece need not just time. Like, if the time was the limit, how to say, the time was the only matter on drawings, like in art. It's not always the case of the not having time to draw. Like, drawing always takes a lot of mental, how to say, mental strength, right? A lot of creativity. Usually, this level of art needs about a week. Like, you can't really post art like this so often, right? Maybe if you are a pro artist and doing like, how to say, one day one art, and like it always, you can tell that the artist was drawing fast on these challenges.
if not like every other day. So the high frequency of posting artwork is also interesting given the fact they have no background history of art as well. So all of these are a little like, I'm scratching my head, but the big one is, again, we got to take a look at the artwork. And again, right, we have to look at a lot of their pieces to really get a full tell, but there's already a whole bunch of red flags that I see. This is their very first artwork on June 23rd, and taking a look at the art piece, they mainly draw this character, their OC, which it's not a red flag if you only draw one character, your OC, by the way. People with OCs, all they do is draw their OC, okay? That's totally fine, totally valid. I just want to point out the fact their OC's design is super simple, which is totally fine, right? White hair with, side bangs and red eyes, just like the anime character. But the point that I'm trying to make is that because there's no like fully identifying elements, it can be easy to go to AI and be like, generate me, white haired character with red eyes and get a result.
Yeah, it's right. A lot of fake artists who try to say that they are real artists while they are using AI usually use this trick, right? They are mainly drawing their OC, like original character, and you can't like compare to the like an official art if it would be a fan art to see what they did wrong. Like if AI do good simple characters and very bad the complex ones, right? With a lot of accessories. So yes, that's not bad because I know a lot of real artists who draw their OCs. Like if you know one of the best OC artists, she's drawing always a tomboy girl, and she drawing only her original character with not a lot of accessories, right? And it's you can't just tell it's AI just be this one fact, right? If you want to say that someone used AI, you need not just one or two clues that they are using generative AI. You need at least 4 or 3.
You will see with like AI prompters is that they're not good at drawing hyper specific character design outfits or things with complex accessories, like OCs with complex accessories, outfits, hair, whatever, because the AI will fuck it up. That's one thing I just want to point out. But looking at
True.
this, she's got her fingers in a peace sign kind of pointed at her face. The thumb is supposed to be kind of tucked in here, but we have what looks like a phantom thumbnail.
Yeah, also like how to say these clues that all the hand is don't really on the good shape. It's not the best clue because a lot of artists fucking up drawing hands, even the professional ones. Like I'm sure in my webtoons you could see some weird hands, right? Because like drawing hands is the hardest part of the anatomy, I think.
Visible. If this was the thumb, it would be way too short. So the hand anatomy is already looking a little interesting. Now again, fine to have some wonky hand anatomy. Hands are hard to draw, but let's look at some of their other artwork to really see.
Yeah, you're
Next up,
right.
we have this drawing of their OC. The OC is standing inside a picture frame with their head like protruding out of the frame with white lilies blooming.
Oh, and look. Her hairs are reversed here. Look, the hairs are on different sides here and here. And here is some blendings in the hair, but it's okay. Like, yeah. But look at the ties. Look, it's blending in the cloths. Yeah, it's like definitely AI because yes, human can do something like this, a mistake, but never this obvious on the how to say a place where usually rather look these parts are usually good, right? When a human draw. But like as you see here, it's probably AI generated.
Is standing inside a picture frame with their head like protruding out of the frame with white lilies blooming from behind them. If we zoom in a little bit on the piece, there is an oddity that's happening here with bows in the middle. And if we zoom in really
and look at the A's here. One moment.
There is an oddity that's happening here with the bows in the middle.
Look, probably you guys see I always do something like this on my arts. So, but look how smooth they are. Because when I do it, I just and they are really sharp, right? But here is like really smooth ones, right? It's usually AI who do it because AI don't understand why these things happening, right? AI just copy and paste.
And if we zoom in really close, we can see it. These are some bow ties right in the...
Yeah, look, I was talking about the bow ties. So, I was talking about the bow ties. The AI always do something like this. The AI don't understand how to separate the ties and the cloth. For AI, how to say, AI don't really understand what this thing is, right? It just don't understand it and how to draw it. So usually it's blend everything in. Hires A's, it always blending. That's the most obvious tell that it's AI.
Front of the dress. You can see the loop for one of the bows, and the loop for the second bow actually melts into becoming the ruffle of the dress. Not to mention, if you visually follow the crisscrossing designs of the ties in the front, it doesn't actually line up properly. Like the
And about the cross doesn't line up. It's okay because maybe artist was really trying to do it fast and it will be messed up, right? I mean the lines, yeah, and it's not just like you can tell only on this clue that it's AI. But humans don't blend hairs and ties in clothes and days, right? So yeah, like this one is AI, right? But I wanted to say that just from one clue you can say it's AI.
These two ties are supposed to tie into here and they just don't. But they do on the other side, which is kind of odd. So one of the tails for the ribbon becomes a super long shoelace. Like it has that like plastic end for it
Yeah.
that a shoelace typically has, but the other one doesn't have it. So the big one when it comes is like, are there AI artifacts? Are there other AI tells? And are there things that are like merging into each other or other elements that are not things humans would draw? Like here by the hair, we have another oddity. She has white hair, right? And she's wearing like a sleep gown with white ruffles around the neck and a
Oh,
strand.
and look, hairs blend in the cloth. It's like, oh my god, like what the hell is this, bro? Like how? Like even if you are not an artist and you post this shit, you don't see it's blending. Like what the hell is this, bro? Like even if you generating it, at least do it properly, right? Just fix it in the Photoshop. Like I don't say do it, but like you know what I mean. Looks like she have for yeah, you are right, bro.
Of hair kind of folds on the shoulder on the collarbone area and it looks like it's melting into the ruffle of the neckline
Oh
for
my
the dress.
god.
That too is looking pretty odd to me.
Where is the
This is
shoulder
definitely a
muscle,
little bit of
bro?
red flags. It put
Look, here should be a shoulder muscle. Like even women have these big muscles to see it. The hand connecting not on the shoulder. Like, oh my god. Look at the arm. The hand, the whole arm connects here, not here. Do you see it?
potentially could be human error, but it really has me scratching my head. Not to mention the ear looks kind of funny, but anatomy is hard to draw. But the ear cartilage
Yeah, I don't really draw ears too. If you see my ears on the webtoon, I just do up and then just black lines. And that is.
is like protruding really far out. And there are people with this type of ear anatomy, but you will see
Yeah, it's
they
right.
draw ears differently. Like here is another drawing, same OC. They're opening a
Oh,
fridge.
look.
What?
Also, what I want to say, this style is not lining up. You can't have different art styles in different art, right? At least the coloring and lighting should be the same, but it's not. Standards are needed. Yeah, standards are needed, bro. Just oh my god, why it looks so bad when you see the details? Yeah. AI always fail in details. And look, it's like see, like even the body type is different here and here. Look, like oh my god. Oh, and look at the look. What the hell is this? Why is this here? What is this? Yeah, two fridges. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, not just two fridges. One fridge here and second fridge here. Look, it's door like the opened, but like not fully opened. It's like this. And here is another fridge. And look, here is another fridge too. Why the hell you need 4 fridges? Oh my god. And look, where is the can? Like, where is this shit standing? Yeah, like, why you need...
I find weird about this is the composition because it looks like the character's opening a fridge, but behind them is an so
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a table. Possibly it's a table. It's like a really
It's not
short
table, it's a
because
fridge.
The table ends here, but then we have more stuff stacked up here.
Oh my
So what is this stuff stacked up on? Also, the cake is melting. Look at the way the ear is drawn in this character. Same character, by the way, because all they mainly draw is their OC. It's very different. Also, note a comment that's asking if this is AI assisted. Another commenter says AI not so tough. What is also interesting, I find, is the lack of comments. 10k likes and only 3 comments. Like typically with like pretty art, you see like there's a lot more likes than
It's normal on the Twitter. There might be a lot of likes and maximum 5 full comments. It's not sus at all.
comments, but they'll be like, oh wow, really pretty, I love your art style, this was so good, I want to eat your art. Only 3 comments is pretty sus, but on its own, again, not a red flag. It's only a red flag in context with everything else. Looking back at the fridge real quick, like the door of the fridge is shorter than the fridge itself, but this fridge door is
Yeah, oh my
longer than this
god.
fridge door. Come on, if you can draw this well, you can make the fridge doors the same height. Next up,
Ooh.
we have this drawing. It's of a girl with red hair drinking some boba. She's wearing like sunglasses on her head, and the nose bridge is super off. The nose bridge is straight on one side, then curves down for
Yeah, but you can't. If we will see this image out of context, if we will tell about out of context, I mean, yeah, I draw glasses too, sunglasses bad too. Like if you see my art in the webtoon, it's not the best thing. But look, why is this? Look at this at the corner of the sunglasses. Why is this shit like just sticking out of her head? Not just she didn't wear it like this. She wear it like this, like this. Oh my god.
the other glasses lens. And if it were to work that way, that would give you a situation where one lens is sitting like behind the other lens. No
Yeah.
glasses has nose bridges that curve in this way, which would inset one of the lenses. This drawing is of their character from a lower angle. And if you look at this hand, they're wearing latex gloves. There's a thumb, and there's one
Mhm.
knuckle, two knuckles, three knuckles, four knuckles, five knuckles.
My god, 5 knuckles. But it also might be just how to say glove, like I don't know how it called on English. The flood of the glove. But yeah, it's like
Which
just a
would imply
knuckle.
there's a total of 6 fingers on this hand. This one is of their OC with a bunch of like monster hands, I guess, like kind of like
Oh, let's count fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm surprised that the AI made hands that good. Usually it's adding another finger or melting fingers with each other.
on her shoulders and stuff like that. But all the fingernails look normal except this one. This fingernail looks like a key on a keyboard. But every
Like, yeah, but you can just make a mistake like this easily while you are drawing.
other fingernail is drawn perfectly. And mind you, look at all the hands. Look at all the hands. These are some complicated hand angles to draw, and they got them all correct.
Oh my god, and look at this. Look at this finger. It's not a thumb. It tried to draw the thumb like a normal finger, like this finger, but it failed.
But you couldn't get this middle finger's fingernail correct. Next up, we have this drawing of a short-haired girl riding a skateboard. And if we zoom in on the shoelaces, there's some weird stuff happening here. So the shoelace obviously comes out of an eyelet, but the thickness changes. The shoelace that comes out of the eyelet is super thin, and then suddenly it thickens into the thickness of a flat, foldable white shoelace, which is odd. It looks like this is supposed to be the taped off end of the shoelace, you know, that plasticky nub. So you might make the argument, oh, well, maybe this is the tail of the shoelace, and because she's riding a skateboard, it's flying this way. So it's obscuring the eyelet. It looks like it's going into the eyelet, but that's not the case. But that can't be possible because there's actually 3 tails to the shoelace. We have one.
Yeah,
tail
it makes
here,
no
and the
sense,
second
bro.
tail here. This would then, in that context, be the 3rd tail for the shoelace. So that's also wrong. And again, these are not mistakes that a human would make. I feel right. These are like AI generated errors where I feel like AI was trying to make shoelaces, and then it was also trying to make the nub end, and it ended up making this. Another thing that's weird, she is wearing 2 like garters around her leg, like little belts, and the belt buckle situation that's happening here.
Oh my
really
god.
odd. It looks like somebody cut out and pasted like half the buckle.
What the hell
This
is
one is
this?
of their OC and another character from, I think,
Oh.
maybe Arknights. I'm not quite sure. Kind of like leaning over each other in a more intimate pose.
Oh, Yuri.
What's weird is the hair. Because in their OC, their hair is kind of tied back in like a princess style, but they have long hair kind of hanging down. There's like a strand of hair that comes from the little tie, and then it kind of looks like it's draping over their shoulder, except for some reason, a chunk of it makes a 90-degree angle and then starts going straight down. Hair does.
Yeah, but look, the hair disappearing in the hood. AI generating Yuri? How dare AI touch something this holy? It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable, bro.
Doesn't behave that way. Not to mention, she's wearing a white hoodie with like 2 hoodie strings, right? That's fine. Why is there suddenly like a chunk of hoodie string coming from under her?
Oh yeah, look.
Like, you ask the question, would a human draw this? Would a human put a hoodie string chunk coming out of her arm when her hoodie eyelets are all the way up here? This is another drawing of their OC in a black schoolgirl outfit. The hair is up, and I'm not quite sure what's happening with the hair over here. The hair looks like it's supposed to drape over her shoulder, but it's also kind of like merging and melting in a really weird way and combining way higher than where the shoulder.
And look, why hair is suddenly a gap? The hair should be like this place should be a hair too.
Also, for some reason, there's a divot in the ear cartilage. Here, this is of a pink.
Oh, again, Yuri. They are keep corrupting Yuri arts. Oh my god.
Character kissing another girl on the cheek, and we've got hair going down, looping, and then coming back up.
Oh, look. What the hell is this here? You might say it's a chair, right? But here should be another end of the chair's this part. But here is down. But here is.
Again, more looping hair back here. Like, what is happening with the hair? This one is interesting because this is a character from Arknights, and they actually draw this character twice, and they somehow got both of them
Why she say she draw it? She generated it.
slightly different, which is interesting because they literally posted it back to back. But there's a lot going on with this character. Like, there's a weird strap hanging from the center of their torso. It's not connected to anything. It's just hanging here. And also, like, this leg strap is not actually connected to the thigh high, and their thigh high is like double
Yeah.
layered. There's another layer here.
My
I guess
God.
they literally posted it back to back, July 5th and
What the hell? Like, you can't draw these arts that fast. Oh my god.
July 6th. This is another one of the drawings of the exact same character, but now their outfit is slightly different. The leg straps are now very different. Instead of giving them red buttons, the leg strap now has holes in it. And instead of wearing this like high cut kind of like bikini line top, it now is kind of like a mini dress with like a straight.
Yeah, AI suck at being consistent. You can't generate two characters. How to say, you can generate the same characters because it always messing up clothes and hair too.
Bottom. So somehow the character isn't drawn the same, even though it's literally the same character back to back. This is something big that you'll see with people who generate characters with AI, is that they can't get the character design correct for the same character, especially if the outfit is quite complicated. They'll either draw the character in a simple outfit, or they'll get elements of their outfit incorrect, even though they've drawn this character very close together. This time, literally two art pieces back to back. Also, for this one, just look at the hair. Like, I'm not sure what's happening with the hair here. Here, it's like a big circle for the hair, and then we continue onwards for more loops.
Yeah.
And also, they'll get the character design wrong. Like here, look at the way the like strappage looks on the side of the jacket, and this is the way they drew it. If you can draw this well, you can draw the jacket roughly correct. This drawing of their OC, it looks like
Oh my god, neuron activated.
and there's a lot going on. So
I hope
off,
Twitch
we
won't
have
ban
the
me.
white hair draping over the shoulder and melting.
Oh yeah,
into
melting. It's always like this. It's always melting hair with the cloud, and usually it's messing up with the white hairs a lot.
The material for the
Lord have mercy. Yeah.
Weird oddities happening with the hair. A big loop in the hair.
Yeah,
the hand
look
is
at
drawn
this.
oddly in that it looks like there's like a pinky coming out.
Well, usually I do this too. I don't really draw the hand behind with details, but like yeah.
Of the top of the hand, and then we have like ropes dangling from the belt area of the kimono, and then they kind of tie back into the kimono, and then another one here where there's like this weird ropage happening out of the kimono, which is also just odd. And then all the cherry blossoms look really weird. Like the detail on the kimono looks really odd. This is not a stamp brush. These are supposed to be cherry blossoms, and they don't have the same number of petals. This one has 4, this one has 5, this one has 6, 5, 7. Like, you telling me you don't know how to draw cherry blossoms correctly, but you can draw her this well? This one is really funny. This character is eating breakfast and kind of looking at you. This is a funny looking chair, but beyond that.
What? Oh my god, it's always messing up with the chair. Look at this. Oh my god. What the hell is this fork? It's what is here? Look at the dish, bro. Look at it. Where is the fork? And why is the milk package is so small?
There is like a carton of milk, and it says M.YK on it, not milk. But to me,
White.
the most damning one is in the early post that this person posted, because remember—
What the hell is wrong with the knee? Oh my god. The fork want to die. Yeah, the fork want to die, bro. Look at the knees. Oh my god.
Person
What?
only started posting in the end of June. Well, in some of the artwork at the end of June, there's some real fuckery happening. Notably, the knees. What is happening with this knee?
What is
She's
this?
got 3 kneecaps going on.
What
This is
muscle
the
is this, bro?
muscliest knee that I've ever seen. And it was not a one-off instance. There is this art piece of—
Oh, look. I know what characters they wanted to generate, but it generated a Makima.
Miss Yamada from Smoking Behind the—
Yeah, the knee look like a potatoes, bro. not healthy knees.
Convenience store. Miss Yamada also has 3 kneecaps
Yeah, they tried to generate Miss Yamata, but they generated Makima.
per knee. Come on. This to me is the most damning, if beyond everything else that I already showed you, because when you ask the question, would a human draw 3 kneecaps per knee on their character? The answer is gonna be no.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
And look at the end of the sleeves here. Here it has a small sharp endings, if you see them. And here it has a smooth sleeves, right? So that's just 2.
Lord. But another person had also commented under this person's artwork being like, hey, your account is fully AI generated photos, but your profile and posts are not flagged as AI. Please respect people around you and stop misleading. And they're circling the cherry blossom.
Yeah, you are right. It hurts my head too, bro. Like, what the hell is this? Oh my god.
So at the end of the day, what are your thoughts of this situation? My suspicion is that this is a new account that popped up that wants to, like, you know, post some artwork to, like, establish their art style when, in my opinion, it's AI generated. And they're probably going to rock up with a Patreon really soon to be pumping out even more artwork to get some money out of this. So just beware, guys. If you see a brand new account that hits all of these criteria, they popped up, you know, after Gen AI became really popular. So after 2022, they have no evidence of previous accounts associated with them anywhere. 3, they never post a work in progress. They never post a speed paint, etc. Right? And 4, they post artwork almost every single day. 5, they have Gen AI.
Like, guys, yes, there is a challenge called 100 days of drawing. There is a challenge like this, when artists drawing 1 art per day, but it's extremely demanding, and not everyone can do it, right? And usually, the artists who do it have a huge history of arts. Like, their accounts did not made 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Probably their account is 10 years older, maybe older than you. So, yeah, you can look at the account's age and then see how often they draw too.
AI looking tells in their artwork, as in they're making decisions that humans typically would not make, like writing M.YK instead of writing milk. And 6, they're drawing the same character multiple times, except they're getting the character design wrong, piece by piece by piece. And again, I just want to add a big disclaimer. Real artists can do these things. There's real artists who just started drawing, so they won't have other examples of their art because they're new. There's real artists who just started posting. Maybe they've drawn for a long time, but they never use social media. There's real artists who can make art really fast, so therefore they post a lot. But you won't find somebody hitting every single one of these markers and also drawing 3 kneecaps per day. Those are some pretty damning tells. If you just see 1 or 2, don't go around slinging accusations, you know, but maybe scratch your heads and make a note. And if you see them start checking all of these boxes, big red flag. So again, don't contact, don't bully, don't harass this person. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think it's AI? Do you think it's legit? I personally think it's pretty obvious it's pretty AI generated. With that, if you like this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Etsy. I have digital art there. I'm also trying to get my Instagram to 100K, so if you'd like to follow me there, that would mean a lot. I'm also on Spotify if you want to check me out there, and I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays.
Okay, I think the video was amazing, and I was raging a lot.